Hi everyone, welcome back to another pick a card reading. My name is Dakota. Let's go ahead and get started with what groups we have today. So this is group 1 over here on the left, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Go ahead to take a moment and meditate on which symbol resonates with you. Take a few deep breaths to concentrate. Try to pick with your intuition and not with your eyes. Whatever deck feels right to you. And what I'll go ahead and do is I'll put the timestamps down below for whichever group you chose so that you can fast forward to that portion of the video. Always remember that I'm going to give you my honest reading, my most intuitive reading. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I want to tell you guys exactly what's being pulled for you, even if it may be hard to hear or not what you want to hear. So keep that in mind. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like these videos and don't forget to like them. It really helps me out a lot. But okay guys, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, group 1. So this reading is a message from your future self to you. What I'm going to do is start with your tarot cards. We'll move into your psychic oracle cards, and then we'll move into your forces, flora, fauna oracle cards. Okay? Let me go ahead and pull your tarot cards. I'll lay them out for you. So we have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have 8 of Wands in reverse. We have Judgment in reverse. We have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We have 4 of Swords. And then we have Ace of Swords. Alright, let me make sure this is all in frame for you guys to see. Alrighty. So what I'm getting from this so far is either in your near coming future or it's already happened, there was a big loss. This could be a financial loss or maybe a family member, even a divorce. Just a huge impact on you. Very heavy energy. I feel very heavy looking at these cards, and it was rough, or it's gonna be rough, and I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear, but you know, things happen in life and they're not always the nicest things that are presented to us, at least from what we can see at first. But there's always a silver lining in situations like this. But there's a lot of confusion. You have a lot of confused thoughts and feelings and really down on yourself, and things happen. But I'm seeing here with the 4 of Swords, you're gonna have a lot of time to meditate on it, figure out what went wrong, and you'll be able to accept that it happened. And with the Ace of Swords here, I see you really coming back and making the best of the situation and getting out on top, being victorious, having a new inspiration and idea for your life. And I mean, this energy isn't forever. It may be really uncomfortable, but things like this always happen to grow us, to show us just how strong we are. And maybe teach us a lesson, even though it sounds like a really rough lesson. But just know you're going to be back up on top. Eventually, you just need to get through this. Alright, Group 1? It's not all bad. Let's go ahead and go over your psychic tarot cards. Okay, so you have 2 cards that popped out. Let me pull them over for you. We have the throat chakra. And we have partnerships and alliances. So what your future self wants you to know is, for how hard this situation is, it's really important to speak up, talk to people, make a partnership, talk to friends, family, get advice, let people help you through this time of need. You can't do it alone, and you shouldn't do it alone. It's too much of a burden. And I really do believe that it's going to help you get through the situation faster. And just know that you have friends, you have people that really care about you and want to see you succeed. And feel bad that you have to be going through this right now. Yeah, and like I said, they don't want to see you suffer. So really speak up. Don't hold anything inside. Find somebody that really understands what's happening and that you can trust, and create that alliance so that they can physically pull you out of this situation. If it's physically, mentally, speak up. Okay? Let's go over your Forces Florophonic cards. Alright, Group 1, here are the cards that were pulled for you. So we have the Acorn, the Mandrake, Air, and the Bear. Okay, so with the Acorn, this is dealing with an investment, some big idea, a plan, something that is taking money. And I want to say money because the Mandrake, it deals with money matters. So you've made or will make a big investment in money, and from the cards I've seen, it's not going to go well. So if you haven't already made it, really think about every outcome that could happen if you do take this chance. I would rethink it, maybe go over your plan a little bit more, and like I said, go over it, revise it, make sure it's the best it can be. But like I said before, making alliances and partnerships, the Air card deals with communication and intellect. And the throat chakra, all communication based. So this just affirms that. And then the Bear deals with a connection, a maternal connection. So what I'm getting from this is communicating with those that you love with this situation, this rough situation. That's the biggest message I'm getting from this, is you need to communicate with those that you love and that love you. They're going to be your rock when things don't go so well, or when things go well. They'll still be by your side. Alright, Group 1, I hope that was helpful. If you guys liked today's video, don't forget to like it down below. And also subscribe for future videos like this one. I put them out every week. Alright, Group 1, I hope you guys have a divine day. Thanks for watching. Hi, Group 2. Thank you for clicking this video. Today's topic is messages from your future self to you and your current status, what you're going through right now. what I'm going to do, like I've done for all my other groups, is we're going to go through your tarot cards, we're going to go through your psychic oracle cards, and then we're going to go through your forces flora fauna cards. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to put that guy here, pull the cards out from underneath, and then go over the top ones. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, very nice. We have the King of Cups. We have Six of Swords. We have Two of Wands in reverse. And then we have Seven of Pentacles. Let me move these over so you can see all of them. Make sure they look pretty. Group 2, you have such beautiful energy here with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. But what I'm seeing, first of all, is maybe an overconfidence, a cockiness, a feeling like you can do anything, you're impervious here with your armor. And that's not always the case. It's beautiful that you have such confidence, but don't let it get to you and get to your head and change things for you for the worse. Here we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Normally that's waiting, planning, getting ready to achieve, but here with the reversal, it's a delay, or it's an unfortunate situation. There's overconfidence, like I talked about here, that something's going to turn out exactly the way that you were planning it to. It's going to stun you that it didn't turn out this way, and it's going to leave you undetermined and feeling stagnant and blocked in a beautiful energy that you have accessible to you. So this may be the case now, this may have already happened, but I see a transition. You've learned from your overconfidence and you're taking action, secured action, into your next move, and it's going to be incredibly beneficial to you. Seven of Pentacles. This is pretty significant. You're going to be looking back on these minor setbacks, or this minor setback. This is the energy that you are holding right now. But with this, you've learned your lesson, you're moving on from it, you have all these thoughts, new ideas that you're going to be putting in place, and you're going to be able to reap your benefits from that. And it's so beautiful with the Queen of Wands here is a secureness, beautiful feminine energy. Even if you're not a female, it's still beautiful energy to have as a male. And here, Queen of Pentacles sitting with her money, feeling quite pleased on what she's accomplished, he or she, whoever this resonates for. But you're sitting securely after learning your lesson in whatever situation this is for. Very beautiful transition from overconfidence to confidence and having the energy to back that up. So you have a beautiful transition in store, Group 2. But let's go over your psychic tarot cards and see what other messages I can pull forth from you, or for you. Alrighty, so we have 3 cards. We have patience, intuition, and spiritual strength. All right, group 2. So have patience with yourself. If this has already happened where something hasn't gone what you've envisioned, you were so confident that it was going to take place, and you're left feeling baffled and undetermined to fix the situation, have patience with yourself. You're in transition. Use your intuition here to guide you along what is the best path to take for yourself. You have a lot of spiritual strength behind you, and that's what you're really developing here. And it's going to set you up for life and being able to deal with rough situations. And like I said, you have such a beautiful, strong energy about you. And this just confirms it. So like I said, just love yourself. Understand that we're not all perfect. No one's perfect. We all have things to learn. You're a very intuitive person. Things are going to work out for you. Okay, let's go over your Forces Flora Fauna cards now. Alright, let's see what cards we have for you. We have the Sun. Beautiful card. The Toad. The Lotus. The Oak Tree. And we have the Cave. So I'll go ahead and start from the left and we'll go to the right. So the Sun deals with life force, energy, joy, happiness. You can't really go wrong with the Sun card. And the Toad is really illuminating patience. You need to have patience with yourself, and that just affirms the patience card that we got with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. The Lotus is a rebirth. So again, you need to have patience with yourself to get to the Sun moment here. Knowing that you're going through that transition, like I said here with the Lotus, there's a rebirth happening within you, and it's not going to happen overnight. In the Oak Tree, you have strength and wisdom behind you. You know you're going to be okay, even though it's a little rough right now. With this punch in your ego, something not going out the way that you expected it to. But you're going to regain your confidence after, like the Cave here is representing a rest, a retreat, going within and taking yourself away from the outside world a little bit, just to do a little bit of reflection within. And you're going to get there. You're going to get to that Sun card energy. The card that we all want to be at. This is going to be you. This is going to be your reality. Just be patient with your rebirth. You're strong. Go within yourself and take some time to gain your energy again and your confidence again. Alright, group 2, I hope that was helpful. Really beautiful spread that I got from you guys, and like I said, I hope it did you well. If you like these kind of videos, if you wouldn't mind going and liking it, it really helps out my channel, as well as subscribing if you want to see more videos like this one. I hope you guys have a divine day. Thanks again for listening. Hi, group 3. So this reading is about your future self and what your future self would like to say to you in your current situation. We're going to go ahead and go over your tarot cards. We're going to go over your Psychic Tarot Oracle cards after that, and then we're going to go over your Forces Flora Fauna cards. Okay? So let me go ahead and put this big honkin' guy here. I'm going to pull out the other cards, set them aside, and then we're going to go over your tarot cards first, okay? So we have the Artist in reversed. That's your first card. We have the Five of Swords in reversed. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have Death. And then we have Queen of Swords. Alright, let me go ahead and push these over so we can get a better look at them. I want to make sure that they're all in focus and in screen for you guys. Okay. Group 3. With the Artist here in reverse, I can sense some greed or not coming to terms with something. This may be you, or this may be another person. There's a disconnect, maybe in a relationship, a friendship, or a romantic relationship. And it's really putting stress and strain on you currently. With the Death card here, we have a transition, an ending to something. And I also see this in the Ace of Wands that shows a transition, an ending to something, and I get that it's a relationship, possibly a romantic relationship, because wands deal with a passionate energy. So I feel like someone you are with is being very greedy at the moment. I don't feel like it's you. Because I see you sitting here, coming to terms with what has happened, but it doesn't change the fact that it hurt. Trying to move on with the Death card and Five of Swords in reverse, saying, okay, this person's being really greedy, I should probably step away from it. And it looks like the current energy, if you were wondering if that was the right decision or not. But what's beautiful is I have the Queen of Swords here, which is a confident, intellectual energy. And I see in your transition of this uncomfortable situation that you're going to be sitting here on your throne with your sword, ready for anything. You have stepped out of this situation emotionally, and you're here to say, okay, this is what is okay for me, this is what is not working anymore, and you're taking action for yourself, not letting anybody else make that decision for you, for your benefit. So that's beautiful. Okay, let's see what other cards you have in your Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. Okay, I had to do a quick battery change. My camera battery was about to die. But let me give you your Psychic Tarot Oracle deck cards. We have Victory and Success, and we have the Waiting Game. So when it comes to this greedy person in your life that is close to you, it's all going to be okay. And that's what your future self wants you to know. That it may seem rough right now, but have patience with this transition, and things are going to be okay. Things take time, and you may be uncomfortable at first, but it's very promising with the Victory and Success card. Alright, let's go over your Forces Flora Fauna cards next. I have 2 of them for you. That's all that came through. So we have the Mountain, and we have have the tortoise. So right off the bat with the tortoise here, there's patience, there's slow and steady wins the race. So when you're dealing with this really greedy, uncomfortable person to be interacting with in this situation, take it easy with them. Just because you know you're right, it doesn't mean you always have to make them know that, I guess. Even though you know that you're right deep down, maybe telling them that you're right or having them see it your way is just going to create even more problems. And maybe it's just better to leave it alone and move on. Take care of yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over the mountain. I'm going to pull out my little key here so that we can go over it together, just so I can make sure I'm giving you guys the full, correct message that's coming through. I'm still getting used to this deck. It's a beautiful deck. I really enjoy it. It was a gift for me. Where is the mountain? I know what's coming through is dealing with obstacles and being able to overcome something that is standing in your way. This is a significant life lesson for you. And it's, yep, just as I said, a challenge, obstacles, achievement through hard work. So it's going to be difficult. But you're going to feel so much better once it's all over. And you're going to get there and you're going to be successful. It's going to be a beautiful transition and a beautiful lesson for what you don't want in your life and what you do want. Alright, group 3, I hope that was helpful to you. Just remember the strength that you hold. And don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. Because you are your own person. I hope, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, if you like this video, that would really help out my channel. And if you want to see more videos like this one, subscribe. I hope you all have a divine day, and I'll see you next time. Alright, group 4. So for those of you that chose this little piece of wood that I found walking home from the gym, surprisingly enough, this is a message for you from your future self to whatever situation you're dealing with right now. Like I did with the other groups, I'm going to pull your tarot cards. We're going to go over your psychic oracle card deck and then your forces, flora, fauna cards. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take these guys out from underneath and we'll go over the top ones together. So we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Star in reverse. We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have Two of Pentacles. And then we have the Devil in reverse. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles here, which deals with I don't want to say an avoidance, but a lack of motivation. Not really seeing any bright idea or outcome of a situation that you're in. With the Star in reverse, there's a lot of negativity you're holding on to. With this negativity, there's a repression of feelings and not listening to your higher self, and there's a need here with the Two of Pentacles for balance, and you're realizing that you need that balance with this lower vibrational energy that you may be experiencing right now. You know deep down you need that balance between the physical elements in your life. And beautifully enough, with the Devil card here in reverse, you are breaking free of this negative cycle, the things that are holding you back. And that's what your future self wants you to know, is you are going to come out of this. This is a temporary state of being, and so beautiful. Wow. Something's going to click with you. You're going to be able to find that balance and loosen yourself from the chains of the Devil card and the not so wonderful things that hold you back in life. Okay, let's go over the oracle cards that'll give us a little bit more insight to what your situation is about, Group 4. So we have prosperity begins. We have foundations and achievements. And we have truth. Beautiful transition, Group 4. That's something to be very proud of or very excited for in the coming future. The biggest thing that stands out to me is truth. You found your truth for the energy that you are in or you were in. Something clicked with you, like I said, and you were able to see the truth within the lies that were holding you back from the beautiful life that you could have been living. You have found your calling, your truth. Simply said, you found your truth. So definitely be looking for that, and what drives you, what drives your passion, what sets you free. What's gonna set you free, Group 4? Do some meditating on that. And then with all of that, breaking free from the Devil card, you have prosperity begins, foundation, and achievements. That's what you have to look forward to, Group 4, is really breaking free from the things that hold you back and starting your life and no longer letting it control you. Very beautiful. I'm so happy for you guys. Let's go over your Forces Flora-Fauna cards to just get a little bit more insight. Okay, so we have the moth. We have the apple tree. We have the willow tree. I love this card. It's so beautiful. We have the brat. And that's all the cards I have for you guys. Okay. We have the moth here, and automatically I think of a connection to the light, or a drawn towards your highest self, your greater good. And I see that in this transition from attachment to the things that are not so good for you. There's an inner, I want to be better. I want to be free. With the rat, you can tell that there's water here, and water represents emotion. So you, being represented by the rat, are sitting outside of your emotions, meditating, able to look at things more clearly. And with the willow tree, you have a wisdom and an acceptance of the situation and your past. With the apple tree, there's an abundance waiting for you. The fruit is ready for you to take and completely enjoy your prosperity and abundance waiting for you in this lifetime. Such a beautiful transition, Group 4. I'm so happy for you guys. This is something to be excited for in your coming future. And this is what your future self wants you to know. It's not forever. You're going to be making great progress. I hope this resonated and helped you, Group 4. If you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind liking it down below and subscribing, so that you can see more videos like this. I post every week. So again, I hope this helped. I hope you all have a divine day. Thanks for sticking around, Group 4. Have a wonderful day.